Good morning, good day, good evening, good night. My name is Vex, and welcome back to Vex's Doggo Games. Hope you are all hope you all had a lovely day, or having a lovely day, considering where you are in the world. But today we will once again be carrying on with L.A. Noire. We will be carrying on with L.A. Noire where we left. Still in Vice. I think we're still in the Vice desk, I believe. And we shall start be getting into it just very shortly. Just give me a couple of seconds. Just gonna. Yeah, just give me a second and I shall be with you. Might try here. This coronavirus is making me feel very uneasy. Yeah, to be honest with you, it is. It's not really making it uneasy, it's something that we do not understand. That's why I've been having to go in lockdown because of the spread of the virus, but no one actually understands what it is, etc. So, hopefully, as it warms up, it might pass, maybe May time. It might start to go, or subside. But anyway, let's carry on with L.A. Noire, with where we left off yesterday. I'm glad to be, I like this treatment, so it just gives me a bit of something to do, really. Well, sweat off.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
Two of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
More. To be honest, like, there's a lot of morphine going around, but.
God damn it. I just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep.
We'll be able
to.
Judge.
It's not good.
We'll be able.
Everyone has their vices.
Believe in yourself. Phelps. Believe in yourself that we can do this.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
You think the Vice boys get any on the side?
Yeah, but anyway, this is where we left off, where there's been more army surplus morphine going about. We thought we cracked down and all, apparently not, someone's still transmitting it. So we will be going it, so we will now be heading to I think it were, I can't remember what it was called, but it's a club that has been seen some of the cutscenes beforehand.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
All units in the vicinity and any central unit. Citizen reports of 415 at 7th and Central. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
Now, I did say this in yesterday's stream, but I'm gonna try and ignore some of the or most of the call-outs, just because I want to try and get the storyline through. Rather than keep going here and there with the call-outs, I want to try and get the storyline through. that is probably one of the best options to do so. Oh, I've gone past it.
This car cost me a fortune, you moron!
And it'll cost you a fortune to repair it. You let me drive. It happens every time, at least crash into one thing. There you go, 111 Club. There you go.
Homicide guys are already inside.
This was featured in one and two of the cutscenes.
Phelps, back again. We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
That's good that everyone's back again. Oh dear me.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Oh dear me. Well,
when you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
You come. I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna come back to you, lady. Give me like half an hour, and I come back to you. What's over here? Nothing of interest. Wonderful.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Okay, guys. I will be right back. Let's got something to quickly do.
You catch all the good ones, Phelps. Never the same, are they?
Sorry about that.
Same, are they?
They picked like the worst times to ask me to do something. Like some of the worst times, actually.
What's that click?
So like I said, sorry about that, but I'm back. Oh, hello.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet. He kept his stash close at hand.
Very sneaky. What else we got? Ticket.
We should follow up on the musician angle.
That it? How about this? Anything in here? No? That's fine then. Nothing over here. Gunshots. Look at the gunshots. Oh wow. Must be some sort of semi-automatic, I think. Ish, or maybe automatic, I don't know. I got myself trapped. Aha. Come on. I got myself trapped. Oh, no, there we go. I freed my son.
Another day, another dollar.
Oh no, not another body. Oh wow, that's a bit of that's a way to go. Ouch.
Do we have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
I reckon that someone else is supplying them, not from like in LA, but I reckon someone from like maybe upstate or maybe Mexico. I don't know, someone's supplying them. Who? I do not know. But we shall soon find out. No. No. Over there, thank you. Nothing? Nah. Let's look. Right. So that's that one. Anything in here? Can I go through this door? No. Anything around here? Oh hello. Anything around here? Tobacco.
Army surplus again. McGoldrick must have been moving contraband through the club.
How did you? Oh. Big operation then. What was that? What am I missing?
A dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
I have a feeling that we're going to be visiting this factory. That's just a bit of a feeling. Look at them.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Alright, so now we've also got to go back to the police station. First, we're gonna have a word with this woman, see what she's wanting to say.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
111 Club shooting
Any
incident.
idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
Well, you must have some thoughts.
No,
we get
wrong.
all types in here, officer.
Knowledge of
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Good cop.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, Matt.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was
1 out of 2, 1 out of 2 things. Well, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Right.
I'm at a loss.
What now?
Back to the station. We need to speak to someone on the robbery detail.
Then we shall go back to the station. Yep, crossed off, so we've got everything here. No. We're going to go to the ballroom later. We're going to go here first. We're going to go back to the police station. Come on. Hurry up. Right.
How well did you know the owner?
McGoldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you'd think.
Oh,
young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
Oh no. Oh no 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 no, move up my way, no! Ah, I thought I was gonna crash into someone then. Haha. I'm gonna try and keep the city damage in this case to a minimum. And the vehicle damage. No!
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Okay, he was indicated. Like, that's your fault. You deserve that.
What the hell?
You are a bad driver. Yes, you are a bad driver. Come here. Come here, look.
What are you, the
you
okay,
are
the guy's
a
had enough.
bad driver. Come here. You deserve that. You deserve that. Now look in your mirrors before indicating. Do you understand me? Jolly good, right. I think he's learnt his lesson. I think he's ran off. Oh well. He needs to learn how to drive properly, just teaching him a lesson. Oh no, the press are here. That's not good. That is not good.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
Everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn does a large tree grow. He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Oh no.
Aren't you supposed to be working the...
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus. I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
And we shall go down to speak to him. Let's lead the way, because I'm not a clue where the hell I'm going.
Swipe at me, I put him down with my sack.
Wonderful.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons. Crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Cigarettes? Cigarettes?
This is the crate we recovered.
Is that one of the...
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club.
There's that one.
Enough to arm 3 companies.
There's that one. That one. Maybe that one. Well, that one.
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of L.A. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
Right, where to now? So we've done that. So we've been to the police station. We haven't done here, apparently. What have I not learned? You've not told me anything. How could you? Right, so we've been there. Can you... No? Okay, I can't push you out of the way. Let's go to the... blue room. Why not? Let's go to the blue room. Right, let's go! Yay! Let's go. Exit this way. Is the press still there? Of course they are. Go away! Go away! I wanna push them all over. It won't let me. Ah, it will. No, it won't let me push them over. Why? Just let me push them over. They deserve to be pushed over. Dang it. You get in the car. We're gonna go somewhere. To the blue room. When I learn how to drive. Right, let's go. Oh, there's like a minibus type thing there. People in this city cannot drive.
So, half your old lackeys were on that boat. The late Mr. Goldrick included.
They weren't my lackeys.
Subordinates then, whatever you want to call them.
There were a lot of people on that boat.
Maybe you're behind this whole thing, Phelps. Wouldn't that be a master stroke? Hey, cut me in early and we'll ride this one into the sunset.
Sounds like you've got the case all sewn up, Roy. We should call it a day and go home.
And miss out on the blue room? I couldn't do that to you.
Any Central unit of 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
So, like a local unit can handle that. We're busy.
Christ!
That was actually a decent drift turn. I must admit that was actually not too bad. Stop. Alright, why is that working? That's crashed. Is it gonna work? Okay, now it's working. Oh, shut up. I've gone past it now. Move up my way. Damn it. We shall go over here.
There goes a week's wages.
Yeah, no, there goes your week's wages. Not mine, yours. Alright, over we go. I know this one where the cutscenes happened. It wasn't that 111 club, it were this one, the blue room.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons
Oh,
of
God.
Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow.
A bit
or
of
their
Easton.
knucklehead buddies, Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries, Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy! How about you get a drink while I see to this?
Warning, there will be racism, dead people,
Will you sit down?
and a lot of sexism in this playthrough. I cannot stop it. It's a
Why
live stream.
antagonize
Thank
him,
you.
Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. We have work to do.
Army surplus
People are dying of overdoses.
morphine.
If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
I call BS.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I can assure you he's a lot less sensitive.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
Why is there so much racism? Calm down, everyone. Calm down.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I call BS.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago. He loved the music, but the music didn't love him.
What does that mean?
It means that he just wasn't that good. He was a sad, lonely cat.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere. Against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Cole Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the Mixter.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
So I think something I can't say it. Dodge is going off. There's nothing dodgy is going off. I don't like it. I like this car. Quite nice one, isn't it? Got to try and tell this stuff that everything's getting a bit dodgier with Phelps. The more and more that I play with it, the more dodgy he gets. Oh fudge! I pressed my siren. I didn't mean to either.
Continue to respond, please.
Take 2. Let's see what happens this time, shall we? Come on, go, 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 go! Jesus Christ, they're worse than real life drivers. Oh god. I don't know where this is going to end up.
Vin, can't risk losing the trail.
You ain't gonna lose the trail, mate, trust me. Where's he going? Where's she going? And why is he going so late? What are you doing, Cole Phelps? What are you doing? What's he done? What are they doing? What's happened? I'm so confused. I'm just so confused right now.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
I shall follow you in just a second. Let's go.
That broad has socks in it, Brazier.
Where's he gone?
Gentlemen.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy, or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
No, you don't. You want this.
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine?
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge.
Who the hell is messaging
One of those
me?
Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
So you haven't heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Whoa, what the flip?
Detectives, KGPL's going crazy. Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
Parker?
Come on, run! Run, boy, run! You must go to this one quickly. Exit, 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 exit. It's here. Come on, 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 come on. Code 3, code 3.
What is that man doing?
What are you talking about? Bus shooting. We need to get there now. Sugar. I know that you're diving onto this one because this is part of the story. It will be a code 3 response, I believe. Code 3 response. So yeah, let's go. Code 3, code 3. Holy moly. Off the down, off the down. Oh, shite. Oh, okay. That didn't go to plan, did it? Right, let's try again. Holy moly. I was supposed to run. That's actually harder than I thought it would be. Let's try again, shall we?
Hit him from this distance.
I can see you hitting him.
All units, officer down at 1384 North Bronson. Go. Ambulance is en route. Repeating, all units. Officers still need help on Bronson. Approach with extreme caution.
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Cease and assist. Come on, up the ladders, thank you.
You're covered, Phelps.
I know I'm covered because I'm going up there now. What do you think you're doing, you stupid piece of sugar?
LAPD, drop the gun now!
Haha! Surprise attack. Let's go see what he was doing then, shall we? Hey, you stupid mother effer. Go down here. No, across.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Ooh. Anything else? No.
It's one of the BARs.
That's, okay. They had a perfect advantage point as well up there.
Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Alright, let's go then.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning,
one.
waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Motive for shooting.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
So I think I'll
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
He really doesn't.
Cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Come on, let's need to get to a phone box. What are you doing? I've got questions for you. Many questions. Stay here. Go to the phone box. Stay. Thank you.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
Let's make our way there. Close up, lock up the box, and let's make our way over there. No, around the car. Around the... Don't walk into the car. Around. Thank you.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
It won't work. He's a tough customer.
And off we go to... Then off we go. Oh, there's the Hollywood sign. Hey, Hollywood. Pep, pep. No, you better be knocked out. Haha.
Highland officers need help. 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
I love how you ain't complaining about this. Like, he's got used to me being rubbish at driving. Hit the taxi.
I hope you got some money saved up.
I haven't. Why? I might have for a holiday. Maybe upstate. Go on a lovely little drive upstate. Maybe Washington. Maybe Atlanta. That'd be a nice way to go. Or maybe Pittsburgh. Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Not very nice, is he?
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Good cop.
Level with me, Jack. Some of the guys stole that dope.
Eddie McGoldrick. There's your man. Case closed. Can I go now?
Nope.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay, he's definitely...
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of VARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
Okay, he's telling the
I
truth.
saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
Back up.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
So many flipping shootings. I'm going to respond to this one, code 3 again, just because
more friends of yours are going to get plugged today.
We're going to go ahead and go code 3 again, because obviously shooting.
Son of a bitch!
I might just go code 2. I think we'll do a code 2 response.
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
I think this
You
is
went
code
too
2
easy on him.
Next
time you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
You did not just do that.
I didn't mean to do that. As we go to a lovely diner.
They just walked up and shot the man. Two of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
No. I'm already going to a slow start. We must get these. I don't want to... Oh, fudge. This car has got terrible turning circle. Or turning radius. Your car's gonna be wrecked by the end of this, but I'll let you know. They're probably gonna get away. From car. Sorry, you're out my way. I'm about to catch up with him now. Hopefully we can catch up with him. Nicholas, haha.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Watch it. These guys aren't gonna go quiet. Open fire!
Where are they from? Diver. There we go, we're all clear. We got them. We got them. And they've already closed the road off for us. Look at that. They look like exactly the same guns. Let's look what you've got in your pocket, shall we? A bit of paper.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
Oh my god, look at all the people. They just keep piling up. Look at them. Jesus Christ, they've got a lot of work to do. What's in this pocket?
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
That's good then.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Same gun. Oh, okay.
Look at damage limitations.
I'm gonna go in quiet because I've got a story.
Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak.
Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
Name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public. We all served. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? Fingering a fellow officer?
Holy shit. On a stick. I don't like saying, remember, I don't want to say swear words, but that deserves it. Well, that is, I don't know what's going to happen. What was it about me? He can't have been. He can't have been on about me, surely. Right.
Taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
You're betraying me. You're betraying me.
You idiot!
He's betraying me. Phelps, you don't know this yet, but he is betraying you. I think it might have been you, I don't know. What have I got? Max Factor Buildings. Wonderful. But Phelps, he might be betraying you. I don't know, but he might be. As we reach the Chinese Theatre, featured in, what was it featured in? Iron Man 3. After him.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Why like the fence is not breakable?
I can't take the shot from here, Cole. It's no good. We need to get closer.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
There we go. All done. So that is the Chinese theatre case. Wasn't, yeah, Chinese theatre was featured in Iron Man 3, weren't it, I think? Can't remember. Locations, Hollywood Post Office, let's go. Pip, pip. Move up my way. Thank you. Off we go. And we're gonna go down here. Is I'm gonna end out in a shooter or a chase? I don't know which one it will be. Oh, a shooter. Holy moly. That one. I watched the video and I learned how to do that. And I watched the video and I learned how to do this. How to like get the weapon out the back.
Are you trying to get yourself killed?
What are you doing? I got hit by a car. You gotta be joking me, right? I got killed by a car. I'll get the gun out, come on, get the gun out, come on, yeah. No, back. Yeah, swing up weapon. Let me hide.
Throw out the guns.
Look at the gun.
Take cover, you lunatic. Get your bullets!
Oh, where's he? Where's he
Give it
gone?
up, chump. I know you're there.
I know I'm here.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
The most painful way I think it was, wasn't it? Chair. There we go, we got them all. Oh no. Wait, show me, buddy. Come on.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck.
You will, buddy. Calm down.
It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
God.
Polar Bear Ice Company. You really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
That's actually quite bad. I don't like that. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. We shall ask for revenge on this one. We shall put revenge on him. Like what you got for me. Anything interesting in your pockets? No. In pockets, got anything interesting? Other one? Meeting with Sheldon.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Massive bloody war going off. Can't stop it.
Majewski, Beckett,
But I'm not done.
Driscoll, these are good guys. Why did they get wrapped up in this thing?
What am I
Not
missing?
everyone has your unwavering restraint in the face of temptation, Cole.
There you go, I'm not missing anything now. We shall go there now. Put revenge.
Are you crazy?
Okay, let's see this, look, watch. Look at the hitbox area on that. Christ alive.
This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Right, let's go. Moving them.
All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
On the roof, Cole, nail him! Throw out the guns. Keep moving, I'll cover you.
Find some cover.
They're making a run for it, after them.
How do I run again? Oh, that one. I've got how to run. Don't know where that one he came from, but there we go.
An APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that.
GPL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
Well, let's get there now then. Hollywood Police Station. Let's get there as fast as we can.
Open your eyes!
I may have want to. Oh no, sorry! Jesus Christ. Holy moly. Need to get there now. And 3, 2, 1, Mr. Down here. Sorry.
What are you doing?
There we go.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap.
No buts. This is more important.
Oh, what's happening? Because this has got me scared and confused.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, Detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
What's in my notebook?
You're training to be a doctor, Courtney. How do you justify all of these deaths? You're supposed to want to save people.
Before you get on your high horse, I saved my fair share in Peleliu and Okinawa. My conscience is clear. How do you sleep at night?
Pretty crap.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Yeah, I Club BS.
So Eddie McGoldrick took his cut and bought the 111 Club.
I don't know what Eddie has been up to.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You were Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
What's happening?
You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures.
She's pressing charges. You'll be formally charged with adultery. A criminal cannot serve as an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot.
The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, Keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
What the fuck?
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you? What were you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
What's gonna happen now then? What's gonna happen now? What's gonna happen now then? Is something bad gonna happen? I'm so confused. How are we gonna continue the story? Is that what we were doing? Cole, what are you doing? What the f— I've literally got nothing to say about that at all. Jesus Christ. Of all things that are going to happen, I wasn't expecting that. What we're going to do now? Wait, how is the policeman? What are we doing?
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps?
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps.
Can it, Tilden? Phelps,
Jesus
I'm partnering
Christ.
you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both
Oh, okay. So his hearing's in like December, so he's still a police officer, I'm guessing.
You know you made it if you can get that desk. I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Was this
Busted all those Negro drug pushers last week.
So were we that person?
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me.
So our
Bummed down my
last
sack.
detective,
The heck?
sidekick person, was he must have been.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting.
So he must have done that to cover up something. But what was he covering up?
We got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight. He ran the light on Olympic and we found...
Yeah, I did that one first. Can I go out that way? Where am I going? Oh, this way, that's perfect.
How long have you been working arson? We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? Or look somewhere else?
Look at that. Bit
So
of
this
smoke.
is how it's going to be, partner? I already told you, I don't do partners. I seen you on your first day, hero. Walking into the station with your chest puffed out, a little kid at his confirmation. You wouldn't have given me the time of day. And
I don't really like the partner that we're with in now already. Jesus Christ.
There isn't much left.
there never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in her face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none in his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home with us.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry Lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
I still can't get over what's happened. I really can't. Like, would that really have been like? Wait, Phelps cheated on his wife? You bastard! You naughty, naughty boy. I don't like Phelps, no. I look like an old frying pan that's just literally been just atomized. Cooker been blown up. A shoe?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Really? Okay, sorry, but I just don't like Phelps no more. I don't like Phelps no more for what he's done. Nothing here. Oh, chandelier. Not chandelier. Whatever the things with the candles like hold on, etc. I'll talk to you in a minute, people. I've just gotta walk around the house, check that I've not got everything. Hey,
That son
fireman.
of a bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed the gun at me.
I won't point a gun at you. I know I'm stupid and a bastard, but I won't point a gun at you.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
Don Stevens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Travel competition.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Stevens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
That's not sketchy at all, is it?
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
Okay, I definitely call fishy.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr.
I
Stevens.
think that they burned the place down because they wouldn't leave. Have we finished here? Apparently not. Intuition, so I can't find anything in this house. Show all clues. One clue remaining. Where may this be? Oh, it's the boiler.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Is that it? Right. Sorry, but I'm taking your fire engine. People know that I like driving the fire engine. I'm taking it. Let me in the bloody fire engine. No, no. Is it because it's part of the scene, or can I just not take the fire engine? I can't take the fire engine. I'm sad now.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
You heard of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
I've seen their billboards.
Is it run by the government or by the city?
Your guess is as good as mine. There's at least a half a dozen of these agencies throwing up homes for GIs. Did the same thing after the first war. What's your interest in these guys?
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street. Unit to handle code 2, identify.
I shall not identify because I am going.
Where's your respect for property, Cole?
I am unable to answer that question. Look at all out these new houses that they're building.
Come on!
I wasn't looking where I was going. That was my bad. I take full responsibility for that one. Just gotta find the ass fire now.
Oh, for God's sakes!
You're really starting to annoy me.
You're both starting to annoy me. Everyone's starting to annoy me.
Can you go right at the next corner?
We're gonna stop at a phone box before we get there. Oh, give me a sec. I was gonna go ahead and. Oh, the coroner's at this one. Oh, damn.
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him?
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater exploded.
Another one?
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go bang. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
I'm gonna go call someone.
Phelps, badge 1247.
Ah.
How can I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks.
I'm gonna change my suit. I don't feel like this is the right suit. Outfits. Golden boy. I like the blue one. That one's mine. I like the blue one. I like this one. Why's my partner all the way over there? What have you found? What have you found just behind here that's very important? Anything? You made me come all this way. For nothing. Alright.
Mal. You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids.
Oh,
all in bed
God.
from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater?
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair.
We did cheat on your wife and kids, mate, so trust, I don't really blame that he doesn't feel sorry for you.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
God knows. Oh, clock. Doesn't that take the time? Could that take like the time of like when it stops, maybe? Like when everything just burnt down and stopped, possibly? A fan. The temperature must have been a bit high because if the fan like this, stuff has been melted or meld, or just like meld together, so must be doing quite high temperatures in here. Must have been terrible. It's even blown up the car a lot.
Any ideas?
4 people died here, Phelps. We owe it to him to find something.
You remind me of Daphne Duck. Or Daffy Duck. Listen.
What do you think?
4 people died here, Phelps. We owe it to him to find something.
I think it's Daffy Duck, isn't it? From Looney Tunes. It reminds me of that. Have I got any more intuition left? I've got 1. I don't know. I'm 0 clues, but there's a clue remaining.
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor. Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere. But little Henry got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street. I've seen him before. He likes fire.
Hurry, you can still catch him.
Stop! LAPD! We've got an ID on you, Firebug. Stop right there!
There we go.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Okay, I don't really like any of them now. I don't like hardly any of them now.
Any Century unit, 211 in progress, 522 South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identified.
I've got a song stuck in my head and I can't get rid of it. Watch out! Thank you.
Damn you!
Police! Sideswipe me!
And off we go again. This booking agent is quite far away. And handbrake turn, turn around. Never mind, I've held the handbrake too late.
I wouldn't
and then
feel safe in a tank with you driving.
A tank. Oh, I'll have a lot of fun with a tank. I see an engine on a wing and cardboard cutouts. Maybe a DC-10. It won't be a DC-10, would it? Not sure.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD.
John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that? The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue. Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
I believe him.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
Let's have a look.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who's won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. Just wish I could do
Yeah.
something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Right, location, Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike.
11 till 49, 11 till 49.
Okay, for one, so I got a situation. Something's just gone off, and what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to cut the stream here. So now got to go and do something. It's been almost about 2 hours. I'll carry on this after. I will carry on after. I'll be gonna carry on soon. I am considering a stream week, but again, that's unsure yet. But I might consider a stream week where I stream every day at 6 PM GMT from Monday onwards. But I'll have Sunday to figure it out, and I'll let you know Sunday night or Monday. Apart from that, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a lovely rest of your weekend. This has been Rex Doggo signing out for now.